Hey there, folks. This is a bit of a spur of the moment thing, so I'm down in my basement. But I thought I'd show you something that I think is really valuable. So here I have my Car 98K that I inherited from my grandfather. No, not like that. He brought it back from Germany while he was serving during the Cold War, stationed in Germany. But this is not what I would call a walk-around rifle. That'd be my 44 Magnum or a 12-gauge shotgun. This is an 8-pound rifle. It's hefty. I'm not taking it on a march, so I don't need to carry it while hunting. It's a pain in the ass, I can tell you that. But it is a very accurate rifle. Not as accurate as people claim. It's not sub-MOA. It's about 2 MOA. But that'll do the job. So, this is what I will be carrying, or this is what I'll be using for deer hunting come November up in northern Michigan. Now down here I'm going to be using my 44 Magnum, but in northern Michigan, this is my rifle of choice. But, as I mentioned, it's quite heavy. Now that's great if you're in a prone or really stable position, something like this. However, if you don't have the luxury of that, and sometimes terrain gets in the way, sometimes what you want is a tripod. However, tripods can be cumbersome, and they're, guns like this that have odd shapes, a regular clamp, or if it's a vintage rifle like this, I don't really want to drill into it. Well, that's where something like this comes in. This is called a Hogsaddle. All it is a clamp that goes onto the bottom of your rifle, and then you can then place this onto your tripod. It's very simple to do. Just like that. It's already in. It's already fastened. Just like that. And you place the rifle on here, tighten it down, and there you go. And with this particular tripod, the way it moves is you have to squeeze the little handle here. You just squeeze this handle, and then it freely moves. You let go, and it's pretty stationary. There's a little bit of rocking, but not enough to make a difference. I can even, if I know that I'm not going to be shooting a deer while walking around, I can have this strapped to my pack. I can have the Hogsaddle already on the rifle. So, have this slung around my shoulder. Maybe I'm simply walking with it, set up the tripod, and clamp it in. It's already fastened. I don't have to do anything extra. So then, I'm sitting here, watching and waiting. Alright, put into maintenance. Maintenance for this, so flag safety up, so I can still move the bolt, but the trigger is totally disengaged, and I have an empty casing in here. Although I will double check. Yes, that is indeed an empty casing. Always a good idea to double check if you're not at a firing range. Just like that. And now I walk over to track the deer, take this off. Back the tripod up, put this back in my bag, and I'm ready to go. So if you anticipate to be fairly static and possibly to be on fairly uneven ground, a hog saddle with a tripod might be a really good option. It might not be for you, and that's okay. The wonderful thing about a choice of getting or not getting something is you've got the choice. This is simply my recommendation, and that's it. So, have yourselves a good one and get yourself a Curta tree.